What's going on, guys? Hey, so I just want to make this quick video. I actually did a podcast on it too, so if you guys rather listen to this while you're working or in the car, that's cool. Just check out Service Industry Podcast. My name's Matt Smith. I have absolutely nothing to sell you. I make these videos because I enjoy them and because I like to help people. And I also learned and still am learning from people who have done what I'm trying to do and think that's a shortcut to life and a life hack. So I want to make this quick video because a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people just getting started in business, or even people who have been in business for a long time, struggle with the criticism of other people. And don't X out of this. I think this is a mindset shift that all of us have to take. I've built multi-million-dollar businesses and I still struggle with this mindset all the time. And the first thing is, growing up as a kid, I grew up in a family that everybody went to college, everyone got good grades, went to college, they went through life and did things the right way, right? Where I was kind of the black sheep of the family. I didn't do that at all. I went to school, got bad grades, barely got through high school, did a year of college, dropped out, started my business, and never looked back. The closest thing to a 9-to-5 I've ever had was working at a golf course through high school. So I've never really done the 9-to-5 thing. And so I was kind of the black sheep of the family, and I'm 32 years old now, and I really didn't stop getting that type of feedback from my own family until I was about 27. And that was when my businesses started to do well and do numbers that I guess impressed people, whatever that means. But I struggled with that. And the other day, it was probably a couple weeks ago now, I heard this guy, Alex Hormozi, say this, and he was talking about quote unquote self-care. And one of the biggest criticisms us as entrepreneurs get is that we work too much. Matt, you work too much. You're obsessed with your job. You're obsessed with your business. You focus too much on work. Why do you work weekends? I can't believe you would work weekends. I would never work weekends. And the first thing we have to realize is, weekends were not even a thing until 1929. That was literally when they were founded, and shocker that they were founded by a union. So the fact that people, crap on you for working a weekend, keep in mind that everybody worked weekends until that became a thing. And that was literally less than 100 years ago. So for one, unions created the idea of a weekend in 1929. Two, when people say that you should be doing this or X, or Matt, you should be doing this instead, ask yourself, is that a rule I'm willing to apply to my life? And if it's not a rule I'm willing to apply to my life, then keep on moving and ignore it, right? Don't let other people project their self-hatred on you, because the people typically that are trying to project rules on your life just because they're applied to their life, it probably means they're unhappy. They're unhappy with what they do for a living. They don't like their job. They don't like their life. And they physically and mentally cannot even imagine working a 12 or 15-hour day or a Saturday or a Sunday, because how miserable that must be, right? Because they hate their job and they hate their life. But as entrepreneurs, we're wired completely different. And you have to understand that you are doing things, the route and the path that you're taking, you're doing it for a very specific reason. And the only person that has to understand that is you. And then it's your job to surround yourself with people that are on board with your mission. Whoever you decide to be your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever you marry one day, maybe you're already married. That person has to be okay with the rules that you have applied to your life. Your friend group, small or big, those people have to be okay with the rules that you have applied to your life. Because if not, you'll allow those people to filter into your life and they will completely derail you from what you are trying to do, right? You cannot allow other people to put rules on your life. And people that are, well, Matt, you need to take a break. You need to work less. And let me be very transparent. This isn't you need to work 100 hours a week or whatever. I'll be very transparent. Some days I work 15 hours. Some days I work 8 hours. Some days I work 1 hour. There might be a Tuesday and I work 1 hour that day. Or there might be a Sunday and I work 8 hours that day. I do what I want to do, and I apply the rules that I want to apply to my life. There is stages of our business where we have to work 1,000,000 hours. That is just how it is. I'm sorry, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow anything significant, you got to put in the work, right? But at the end of the day, you apply the rules to your life. Do you want to grow a $10 million business? Do you want to grow a $100,000 business? That's your choice. I don't care what you do. And if somebody does care what you do, if somebody's saying that you shouldn't work hard, then kick them out of your life. And maybe you don't apply the rules they have in their life to yours, right? And the last thing I want to say is this. One thing that has made it very easy for me to not give an F what anybody thinks about me or what I do on a day-to-day basis or throughout the entirety of my life is this one simple fact. We are all literally going to die. You and I are all going to die in less than 100 years from today, probably in less than 80, 70, 60 years from today. Sorry, cold hard truth. The other cold hard truth is probably within 10 generations, nobody will even know you existed. If we're being honest, probably for 99% of us, the next 3 generations from when we die, those people won't even know we existed, and we will never even be a thought in anybody's mind. So, as morbid as that sounds, it's just the cold hard truth. And when you realize that's true, you start to not care what anybody thinks because 1, it's irrelevant, and 2, nobody's gonna remember you anyway. So let's say you go through your entire life and you screw everything up completely. Guess what? 3 generations from now, nobody's gonna know you existed. That makes life a lot easier for all of us. And it makes it a lot easier to live life on your terms. Let me tell you what happens when you decide to live life on your terms. Because some of you might be going, well, Matt, that's pretty selfish. Like you're doing everything for you. You're setting your own rules for your life. No. In order for me to be the person that other people need me to be, I have to set the rules for my life, right? I have to take care of myself because if you're not taking care of yourself, you will never be able to take care of others. And so surround yourself with people that are on board and have a like mind with the rules that you are applying to your life. And I guarantee you when you do that, A, your life's going to get better. The people's lives that are around you are going to get better. You will be more successful because you'll be happier. And at the end of the day, if you're happy, you will succeed because you will be more willing to put in the work. You will do a better job because people who don't enjoy what they do the bare minimum to get it done. People who love what they do go above and beyond and are the best at their craft because they actually love what they're doing. So when you set yourself up and you set rules for your own life, you begin to be happier. You'll do a better job, you'll be more successful, and those around you will be affected in a positive way. So take that in, think about it over the next couple weeks, apply bits and pieces to your life, and I guarantee your life's gonna get better. Comment below if you have any questions, concerns, input, and I always try to respond to you guys. I try to read all the comments. So I love you. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.